Hey, you guys, welcome back to Dan's Passions Podcast, where I talk about my faith, my family, good food, and of course, real estate. And this podcast is going to be about family because Austin and I are going to New York City, and this is what happened to us. Check it out. Okay, so we flew into Philadelphia to go to New York City, and our first stop is, of course, Jim's Cheesesteaks. So here we are, South Street, Philadelphia, South and 4th Street. Great place to have a cheesesteak. Pat's and Geno's may be the best known, but I believe Jim's Cheesesteak's the best in Philadelphia. So we got 4 of them. We ate 2. We took 2 of them to the hotel. The next morning we got up and we decided to do something called the Vessel. It's basically a huge staircase. It's 14, 15 stories tall. We made it all the way to the top. Wonderful view of the harbor. Had a great time there. And then next up we went to get some New York pizza, because when you're in New York, what else are you going to do? You got to get some pizza. One of the best ways to get around in the city is to go on the double-decker tour buses. So we jumped on the double-decker tour buses, saw a lot of great sights. Some of them were things like the Trump Tower. We saw that, and that's right across the street pretty much from the United Nations building. I wanted Austin to see that, so we saw that. Of course, we went on Wall Street, and there's the Bull of Wall Street. And it was time to see a show, so we saw an off-Broadway show called The Office, a musical parody. It was hilarious. We busted a gut. And so then we went home, went to bed, got up the next morning, jumped back on the tour bus. This time on the rounds of the tour bus, we saw the Empire State Building, of course. You got to see that. Then we went down to Chinatown and had some grub. And then we went to Little Italy. And at Little Italy, what are you going to do except get a cannoli? Of course, we went to see the Cannoli King. And then it was showtime. So we got our Broadway tickets and we went and saw Beetlejuice. That's the reason for the trip. The boy's a huge theater nut, and I love theater as well. And we had a great time. He wrapped it up by saying it was the greatest trip of his life, and I agree, it was mine too. Thanks for listening, you guys. Take care.